Time to lace up your running shoes. The Breast Virginia 5K is back in Ona this weekend.
And this race, as you would guess by the name, it helps breast cancer survivors. And we have the organizer here, Jody Estep, who herself is a survivor. You've been on before. This thing is growing every year. So how do you find the motivation, I guess, to keep this thing chugging along every single year?
Well, I've been able to actually connect with some of the people that have received a Brobe through my fundraiser. I've met a good friend's cousin, and I went to the support group.
Oh, that's
and so when the lady that I have no idea who she is comes to me and says, you know, you're feeling so crummy, and then someone hands you a present. So I want to do something nice, make someone feel more like themselves, because it does strip away a lot of that.
Yeah, that's so important. Okay, you mentioned a Brobe. People, if they're not familiar with it, are thinking, what in the world? So tell us about that and how this all ties in with this race.
Okay, so I do we moved the 5K to get a little bit better participation in the summer months, we hope. But I'll still do the Breast Virginia t-shirt in October, and Hotwick is going to be selling candles Saturday. They've got our scent that will sell in October, and my yoga class in October, and so we're kind of just putting all of that together, and it'll be purchasing Brobes by the end of the year. So far, every year I've gotten enough to supply a whole year's worth of patients.
There's a picture of one right there.
Yes, so it's got the pockets to put your drain tubes in. It's easy access for ports, IVs. It's lightweight. You can wear it to your appointments. Allison is also a woman-owned CEO. You know, I really support what she does, and we're just kind of loving seeing how much people want to participate in this kind of thing. So.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. And when I remember when you first talked about that Brobe, it's something that I think it makes you feel like, yeah, I look good.
Yes.
You know, because you're going through a part in your life where your body is just, and your mind and everything is just being dragged down by this cancer, and you're like, okay, I'm putting this thing on and I really look good. How important is that for somebody who's going through that?
You know, as a woman, losing your breasts and losing your hair, your eyelashes, everything that makes you feel womanly and attractive is kind of stripped down. So especially when you're hurting and you just want to feel like you look okay without having to put your arms up over your head and do all of that stuff, it's very important. You know,
I kind of figured.
Yeah.
I thought that was it. It was just because I think it's just such a really cool idea.
It is.
Oh, well,
and it's just such a great idea to have, and I'm sure that women appreciate that.
They do, and I've gotten really, really good feedback, and so it's become something very important to me.
Yeah. Well, talk to us about, you've got all these events coming up, Curb Stomping Cancer, you've got the race. Let us know about some of these events and I guess the deadlines to register for everything.
So I had to beg my Sweet Graphic Solution people to give you guys one more day. So to get a shirt for the race, you have to register by today. You can register for the race clear up until Friday.
And that's the shirt right there.
That is the shirt with all of our sponsors on the back. And it's a really good shirt. They're comfortable, they're soft, all of that stuff. And you can register through the tristateracer.com. And we will have people there to help check you in and get everything going. It's at the Midland campus this year, so please don't go to the Barboursville Park. Please go to Cabell Midland, and it starts at 8.
And talk about that podcast. We saw that on the screen for Curb Stomping Cancer, and it's available on Spotify.
Anywhere you can get your podcasts. My friend Tia Zindi Horvath and I started this. We're not for everybody. We're very like how it is, but we wanted a real view of the things your doctors and people don't tell you. So it's kind of grown into like a past thing, and now it's more present because I'm a survivor and she's still a fighter. So we've kind of, our last episode has been posted, so it's ready to listen to.
But lots of ways to get involved, as we see here, and help friends, loved ones going through this journey right now. And one of the best things, even if you're not racing, just come out and cheer everybody on.
Wear your pink. We've got we're making signs. Bring your dog. Bring whatever. Let's paint the Midland campus pink.
That's great.
And just especially if anybody is fighting and wants to come and just feel that energy and be around a bunch of people and that support.
That happens, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like where you have people show up who say, well, I'm not going to do the 5K, but I just wanted to kind of be surrounded by all this.
Absolutely.
And what a great way to find community.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of it.
Yes.
Right,
well,
Jody.
thank you for everything you're doing.
Thanks for having me all the
Help
time.
everybody, and everybody needs to come out there and support.
I hope to see as many people as, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, Jody, thanks
Thank
so much
you.
for coming in. You bet.